formation is a testament to the dedication and hard work of many from our eparchy. I would like to take this opportunity to express my sincere gratitude for your unwavering support and praises to the Department of Diocese. Thank you for joining us in celebration of God's occasion and sharing this proud moment of our eparchy. We conduct these courses to celebrate the theological and doctrinal knowledge of laity as envisioned by the Second Vatican Council through the review of the apostolate of laity. It says, in addition to spiritual formation, the solid doctrinal instruction in theology, ethics, and philosophy, adjusted to differences of age, status, and natural balance, various types of the apostolate it will not the apostolate for evangelizing and sanctifying men. Wish you all the best.
Yes.
ഇമെയിൽ വന്ന് കിടക്കോ?
The graduation ceremony of Veritas and inauguration of the government policy. These monuments continue welcome to the Excellency Maroon Terminal, which was the past minister to this ceremony. I acknowledge in the support, inspiration, and guidance given by His Excellency to the great formation of children, youth, and adults. His Excellency will undertake the inauguration of the ceremony. In addition to presenting the certificates, welcome to the audience. It's a great honor to all of our leaders and welcome Reverend Dr. Paul Maynard, President of the Student Religious Service for City of College. It is an autonomous faculty of ecclesiastical sciences, the modern ordinary students and other processes. Thank you for the city of facilitating the course for our party. As President of the city of the formation of the spiritual things of the Silver Church, studying at St. Thomas Apostolic Seminary, India. He is a renowned theologian and a scholar in liturgy. Today we are privileged to have an opportunity to participate in it. Welcome, dear Professor. Welcome to Reverend Father Cornelius Sambandana, representing the party of Mississauga. Please are the key of our party to convey God's blessings to the graduates. Welcome, Professor. I welcome Reverend Lawrence Martin Buchanan to this ceremony. Father Martin is a scholar in sacred scripture. He is coordinating the two-year diploma in theology for us. We want to welcome to Sebastian. I would like to extend a very special welcome to Reverend Father Roy Kutta, who is the Director of the Apostolic Invitation Council. He was the coordinator of Veritas and his exemplary efforts made it possible, and it is a proud moment for your dedication. Welcome, dear Royesa. I'm glad to welcome Ms. Sigrid Rose from Dublin, who was our technician supporter of the course. Welcome, Sigrid. Thank you for continuing support. Let me welcome our colleagues and religious faith of our party to this ceremony. Let me welcome Reverend Joseph Algiris and Pastor Cathedral Parish to this ceremony. Welcome Reverend Sister Prasanna, Principal Cathedral Parish. Mrs. Sharon Hayes, Vice Principal, Mr. Darwin George, of the Administrator of Mississauga, Parents of Cathedral Parish, Reverend Sister C.C. and Sido of stars and our technical support group to this meeting. Let me welcome all our members and principals to this ceremony, especially with the Lord Parties, which is member from the North Carolina Scarborough, for the presentation of graduates, and Mr. John Kurivila, ECC member from St. Mary's, Canada Parish, Toronto, for hosting the water thanks. Mr. Matthew Manandra will be representing all the graduates today as the valedictorian and the diploma words in CCT, and he will be saying a few words to us. Welcome, Mr. Matthew Manandra. Especially more cherished and beautiful because Mississauga was Nancy and Miss Rihanna Matthew was Mississauga for Veteranda. Welcome, Mrs. Deepa and Miss Rihanna. Certainly not enough to welcome graduate from coordinating committee members. Los Verghese, John Kurivila, Deepa Sabu, and Matthew and Rina Parakulu. Their efforts have made this event all the more memorable. Welcome, Chief. It is my privilege and pleasure to welcome you with a sense of gratitude and excitement to this platform of our 28 candidates of development theology. I encourage you to make this opportunity to find ways to deepen your faith and contribute your knowledge to our community. We warm welcome to all the candidates. Last but not least, the Veritas graduates. My heartfelt congratulations to all of you on your accomplishment. The dedication and efforts made it possible for you. May this day are a reflection of you, of who you can become as you mature the responsible faith gifted by God, and the responsibility in ongoing faith sustenance. God will protect and bless you. Join the ranks of the successful. Share your knowledge and experience with your parish and communities. Welcome, dear graduates. With your neighbors, I extend the warm welcome to all who joining this ceremony from Zoom. I'm delighted to see the presence of the family members of graduates and the young candidates and our well-wishers. Welcome you all. Thank you.
Thank you, Augustina, for those welcoming words. And now I would like to call upon Mr. Joe Curtis, Catechism Principal for St. Thomas Foreign Church, Scarborough, as well as ECC member, for presenting the graduates.
Thank you, Deepa. Our beloved Bishop Marcus Eduardo, Reverend Father Patrick Chamberlain, President of the Party of Mississauga, Reverend Father Augustine, Director of Catechisms, my fellow ECC members on and off the stage, dear principal, as well as graduates, distinguished persons joining virtually from India as well as from different parts of the country, dear friends. It is indeed an honor for me, and it's a proud moment for the Party of Mississauga. I'm very privileged to present the 34 exceptional individuals, the graduates of Veritas, the higher diploma course in Catechism of the Catholic Church. As graduates of this diploma, they have displayed their unwavering commitment and dedication to their faith, to deepen their understanding of our values. And it's with great joy that we celebrate their courage and accomplishment today. This gathering is a testament of our determination to be better sacred and suspended our shared values. Without taking much time, let me go to my responsibility of introducing the graduates. We have Anne Abraham from St. Mother Teresa Parish, Catholic, I know Sabu from St. Thomas Spring Parish, Scarborough, Toronto. Veena used purpose to the Tulsa Parish, Vancouver. We have Pindu Mary Madhura from St. Thomas Spring Parish, Toronto. We have Pindu Mary Joseph, Christ the King Parish, Saskatoon. We have Deeply Mary Murray, St. Thomas Spring Parish, Toronto. George's Geo Samuel, Holy Family Parish, Halifax. Giselle and Joseph, St. Mother Teresa Parish, Ottawa. Jancy George Walker from St. Thomas Parish, Toronto. Mrs. John Cheno from St. Thomas Parish, Toronto. Johnny Joseph from Mother Teresa Parish, Calgary. And have Ms. Joshi Worthy from St. Thomas Parish, Toronto. And have Joshi Worthy Scoopernel from St. Joseph Parish, Ottawa. Joseph Chapel Higher from Holy Family Parish, Halifax. Julie Maria Thomas from St. Jude Parish, Winnipeg. Lena Joshi Scoopernel from St. Joseph Parish, Oslo. Matthew Thomas Manatha from St. Thomas Parish, Toronto. Mercy Tony from St. Alphonsus Parish, Edmonton. Michael Aloysius from St. Thomas Philomelba Mission, Fort Edmonton. We have Minu Worthy from St. Alphonsus Parish, Edmonton. Nina Thomas, St. Mother Teresa Parish, Calgary. Nita Rose Raju came from St. Mother Teresa Parish, Calgary. Nigel George, also from St. Mother Teresa Parish, Calgary. Nisha Joe from St. Thomas Parish, Toronto. Nisha Rosemary Mason from St. Alphonsus Cathedral Parish, Mississauga. Noble Augustine, St. Mother Teresa Parish, Calgary. Peter Stephen from St. Thomas Catholic Mission, Fort McMurray. Sarana Matthew from Christ the King Parish, Saskatoon. Shiny photos from St. Alphonsus Parish, Vancouver. Sharon Wings from St. Alphonsus Cathedral Parish, Mississauga. Mida John, St. Joseph Parish, Ottawa. Mida Worthy from St. Alphonsus Cathedral Parish, Mississauga. Stephanie Jones Chilean Center from St. Alphonsus Cathedral Parish, Mississauga. And Mr. Worthy's Parikatu from St. Thomas Parish, Scarborough, Toronto. Thank you and gratitude.
Thank you, Joseph. And a huge round of applause to all the 34 graduates who have accomplished this remarkable milestone in their journey of faith formation. Next, we are moving on to the inauguration, for which I would like to invite Fidaus to light the lamp. I also invite Patrosachar, Augustine Achal, and our ECC members, Reverend Sister Prasanna, Joe Sir, and John Sir, to inaugurate today's auspicious occasion with the lighting of the lamp.
So many. Investigation of the
Thank you all. And now I would like to call on our very own dear Bishop, His Excellency, Marjos Kaluvelos, for the inaugural address. There are no words to express how we all feel about our dear Bishop, who is like a shepherd to all of us. Bishop Jones has always been our guiding light in helping his flock grow in holiness, and his biggest strength is his trust in our Lord. Welcome to Diocese.
Praise the Lord for this wonderful news. We have already seen a wonderful graduates who have completed 3 years diploma course. 34 stars, shining stars of our economy. Now, other 28 have already registered for a much more difficult course in theology. Congratulations for those who have accomplished stream, and best wishes and prayers for those who are stepping forward for the next step of the theology course. My dear friends, this is another the relay session Lord cherished me. That's why let us extend our thanks and praise to God Almighty in the very day.
No.
Now, I would like to start with the invitation of Jesus Christ. Let anyone who is thirsty come to me, and let the one who believes in me, as the scripture has said, out of the believer's heart shall flow rivers of living water.
Sorry.
Okay.
Hello.
Please use any questions to this one?
Hello.
Okay, thank you.
Hello.
My dear friends.
Hello. Hello. ഹലോ
ഞാൻ മീറ്റിംഗില്ല സാറേ.
നമ്മുടെ ഹാഫ് പേജിന് 300 മേടിക്കും. ഹാഫ് പേജ് ഓൺലൈൻ
ഞാൻ റൈറ്റിംഗ് ഇട്ടിട്ടുണ്ടല്ലോ. അല്ല
അതനുസരിച്ച് ഓരോ തവണത്തെ നമ്മൾ ഒരു വർഷത്തേക്കുള്ള ലോങ് ടൈമുള്ള ചോദിക്കാം.
ഞാൻ ഒരു മീറ്റിംഗിൽ അതിൽ നോക്കിയാ മതിയോ?
295 കാണിക്കുന്നത്.
അല്ല, ജോസഫ് സാറിനോട് ചോദിക്കും. ഞാൻ മീറ്റിംഗിലാ.
തന്നിരിക്കുന്ന അനുസരിച്ച് അത്രേ ഉള്ളൂ.
And there are a few distinguished figures that are Father Holy Maniachi and our Father Sebastian, Father Roy Veritas, attending this program from all over the world. And the academical team, participants of the theology courses, well-wishers, many are participating physically or virtually. Living with the Lord, I deeply pray for you. Now I need your attention to the situation. As you know, every Catholic Bishops' Conference is doing a lot of things in the field of evangelization and catechesis. They are always in touch with the dicastery of evangelization and catechesis in Rome. I am a member of this committee for evangelization and catechesis among the Inauguration Conference. There are 3 bishops and a few other lay experts. Recently, the Canadian Commission has published a wonderful book. That's what we see there. And a model for adult formation. In fact, we are doing a
perfect model adaptive faith formation. It's our experience in deviation. Adaptive faith formation. Now see, the guiding principles. There are 7 guiding principles. Innovational, invitational, responsive, contemplative, experimental, sacramental, incremental, and transformation. There is no time to explain all these things. I have given only 8 minutes. I will stick on that one. In fact, please, I invite your attention to the invitation of Jesus given to Samaritan woman at the well, as we read in our first step to the Holy Mass. The same Jesus has been inviting you, and you have responded positively. Thank you. Now, it is your turn to give a response. The first batch has already shown successfully your response. Then begin your contemplative life, experimental, sacramental, incremental, and transformational. You are given so many materials. Now you are going to leave those materials and transform yourself and help others to be transformed. Then coming to, after these basic principles, coming to the inner circle, there we see why these, discover, discern, read, discern, and deliver. Discover who you are, and discover who you are not. It's interesting. The Samaritan woman was invited to discover their plus and minus. Then she was elevated to the second stage. It said, yes. This said, again, dreaming for a better future. Then decide the plans. Then deliver to the people or people in the city. My dear friends, this is our task. This is our task. Here, I know it is a little tough, but when we start step by step, it is achievable. Only one thing is necessary. We need a connection, a proper connection. Jesus, the source of living water, is inviting us for this connection. Now, CCP 20.6 here. Enlightens our minds. There we see what is prayer. What is prayer? If you knew the gift of God, the wonder of prayer is revealed beside the well where we come seeking water. Where Christ comes to meet every human being, it is he who first seeks us and asks us for a drink. It is he who first seeks us and asks us for a drink. Jesus thirsts. He's asking arises from the depth of God's desire for us. Whether we realize it or not, prayer is the encounter of God's thirst with us. God's thirst with ours. God's thirst is inviting us to encounter and release that thirst in our life. മലയാളത്തിൽ പറഞ്ഞാലേ ഈശോ കുരിശിൽ കിടന്നുകൊണ്ട് പറഞ്ഞു, യോഹന്നാന്റെ സുവിശേഷം 19:30, എനിക്ക് ദാഹിക്കുന്നു. നമുക്കറിയാം, വെള്ളത്തിന് വലിയ ദാഹമല്ല, വിനാഗിരിക്ക് വലിയൊരു ദാഹം അല്ല എന്ന്. ആ യേശുവാണ് വരുന്നത് 14-ാം അധ്യായത്തിലെ കിഴക്കൻകരയിൽ വരുന്നത്, മോളെ എനിക്ക് ദാഹിക്കുന്നു, കുടിക്കാൻ പറ്റുമോ? അതൊരു ശാരീരിക ദാഹമുണ്ടായിരുന്നു. എന്തായാലും ദാഹം ആ മകളെ രക്ഷിക്കാനുള്ള, ആ മകളുടെ ആത്മാവ് ചെളിക്കുണ്ടിലാണ് കിടക്കുന്നത് മനസ്സിലാക്കിയിട്ട് അവളെ രക്ഷിക്കുവാനുള്ള ദാഹം. ആ ദാഹം, അവിടുത്തെ ജീവിക്കുന്ന ആ ദാഹം അവളുടെ ദാഹമായിട്ട് കൺവേർട്ട് ചെയ്തു. അത് എൻകൗണ്ടർ ആയിരുന്നു. The encounter between the thirst of Jesus and the thirst of the human being. There's a prayer. There's prayer. Then we also start tasting for Jesus and participating in the very taste of Jesus. Then we step out and share this taste, this taste, who are the people. അത് പോയി പറഞ്ഞില്ലേ, നിങ്ങൾക്ക് പോയി തട്ടി അവരൊറ്റ ക്ഷണം തിരികെ. പ്രിയപ്പെട്ടവർ, തിയോളജി കോഴ്സ് കംപ്ലീറ്റ് ചെയ്തവരെ, ഡിപ്ലോമ കോഴ്സ് കംപ്ലീറ്റ് ചെയ്തവരെ, പുതിയ ബാച്ചിൽ ആരംഭിക്കാൻ പോകുന്നവരെ എനിക്ക് നിങ്ങളോട് പറയുവാനുള്ള വാക്കുകളേ ഉള്ളൂ. Let us have an encounter with Jesus. Let us have real prayer life. Let us have this taste. Let us participate in the taste of Jesus. Jesus wants to make us good. Without us, Jesus cannot be full. And without Jesus, we cannot be full. And without us, Jesus cannot be full. Even though he is omniscient, omnipresent, omnipotent, he cannot be full. He needs our support. He needs our partnership in the saving mission. Then without Jesus, we are not imperfect. We cannot be full. We cannot do it. With the Saint Peter, we can say, in Jesus, I can do anything at all.
Thank you, Padal, for your words. And we all pray that the Lord's hands are always over you as you lead each one of us be faithful witnesses of our Lord Jesus Christ. Now, we have the honor of having a very special guest with us today, Reverend Dr. Holly Manyatal, President, Forestry Vidyapeetham, Pontifical Oriental Institute of Religious Studies in Madras, Kottayam, India. Acha, I welcome you for the keynote address.
Hope you can hear me. Do you hear me properly? Yeah? Okay. Your Excellency, Matros Kaliveli Grave, Sinchalus, Father Patros, Father Augustine, Father Roy, Father Sebastian, my dear brothers and sisters, I'm indeed honored to be here with you to felicitate the graduates of the Veritas program.
We cannot
hear you. Yeah? We can. Can you hear me? Yes.
Yes, we can. Yes, we can. But then,
Yes, we can. Yeah. It's good. It's good.
So we are
not- not-
I think some persons may not hear me. That's the problem. Okay, I'll try to be loud enough. It's good. It's good. I think it's the proud moment for the eparchy of Mississauga to have 34 graduates, the special formation in the Catechism of the Catholic Church. I think that is something essential for us today to have basic knowledge of the Catechism of the Catholic Church, and the eparchy of Mississauga has shown us the example. And I congratulate Marjos Kalluvelil and the Catechetical Department for this wonderful initiative. And I congratulate most sincerely all the graduates. And I'm very happy now to welcome all those who joined the new theology diploma course. Dear friends, most sincere welcome to the big family of Paulistic Vidyapeetham. You are already familiar with this institute. Of course, it is already introduced to you. It's associated with the St. Thomas Apostolic Seminary, Vadavadu. And here we have BPS program, BTS program, then licentiate and doctorate programs for those resident students here at Vadavadu. We have also affiliated institutes. For example, seminaries like Ruhalaya, Jain, Center for Theological College, Satana, Good Shepherd Major Seminary, then Mauristya Vidyaniketan, MOC, and Arthoma Vidyaniketan, Chandrashan. These are all affiliated institutes. Besides these centers, there are a lot of people doing theology diploma courses from the eparchies of Chicago, Melbourne, and in India, Shamshabad. So I hope you can hear me. In between, I was muted. And the Emmaus province of MCBS also conducts diploma course, all in connection with the Paulistia Vidyapeetham. And of course, it is indeed an honor for you to join this great academic institute, perhaps the only center for the promotion of Syriac heritage in the Catholic world. Now, I'm given only limited time, therefore I enter into my task of the keynote address. What is the relevance of this theology course at all? Often there is the impression that theology is for priests and religious, and it's not at all a subject concerning the lay people. Especially in India, we have such kind of thinking. In Europe and in America, and so there are a lot of people doing theology, lay people doing theology in the universities. And therefore, you people in Canada may not find it very difficult. Is there some urgency for studying theology? That's my point. I think it is not just for the sake of extra knowledge. Very urgent. Theology is the affair of knowing God. To know God is very urgent, because to know more God contributes to love more God. If you to love more and more, you need to know God better. So the theological study is very urgent for loving God in a better way. And in the similar way, if you want to know the church better, And the more you know the church, the more you understand the church, the better you love the church. And theology helps us to have a firm conviction about the content of our faith. And it's also very much needed. If you don't know the true content of the faith, then there is not much sense in saying that you are having faith. You know what is faith, but which you are holding. Therefore, theology aims at giving a rational basis for our faith. It is defined as faith seeking understanding. Fides querens intellectum in the Latin expression. It helps us to reach a reasonable basis for our faith. And of course, we need such reasonable basis for our faith in the modern world when there is a lot of tendency for going away from religion because of the secularization and consumerism. A lot of people are going away from religions, away from God. And there, we need to have solid foundation for our faith. And the theology helps us very much. Today, we find a lot of people being indifferent to religious life. Some already give up religious life, but those who remain already in the church, they also remain indifferent. The faith doesn't touch the core of their life. When it comes to the question of work or study, what is sacrificed or what is compromised is catechism or prayer services. Religion is very often compromised for the sake of our work and study. That's what we see, of course. That's what I see in India. This is because you don't have the proper knowledge about the true content of faith. You know what is faith, then you would live it. Now, we are not properly aware of the content of faith, nor about the challenges of faith. If we look into the lives of the saints, there we find they are ready even to sacrifice their own lives for the sake of holding the faith. Just take the case of the story of the mother and the 7 sons in the second book of Maccabees. The mother had the faith in God and the law that they should not eat the meat of pig was just a sign of their faith in God. In order to preserve that faith, to be firm in that faith, the mother was ready to give her own life and the lives of her beloved children. She didn't waver. She was courageous enough to sacrifice herself and her children. Why? She knew the content of faith. She was thoroughly convinced of the need of faith. Now, we need to have strong conviction about the basis of our Christian faith. Then only we would be able to live a Christian life. And the better knowledge of our faith, better awareness about our faith will lead to better living of our faith. These are interrelated. The better you know your faith, the better you can celebrate it, the better you can live it. And thus, for a proper Christian living, a proper understanding of the content of faith is required. That's why theology becomes inevitable. I think it is not a question of an optional thing, only a very few selecting for learning theology. Every Christian believer ought to learn theology. Otherwise, his or her faith will become superficial. We have had our basic formation in the catechism classes, and that also in a much compromised way. You didn't that much concern to the catechism classes as you gave to your classes in the regular school. Catechism was something like a fun. You didn't give that much seriousness. But after that, what kind of education we are having? Of course, we gave some explanation of faith during the homilies. That also not properly received. Thus, an ordinary average Christian believer doesn't have firm conviction or reasonable basis of the understanding of faith. And that's a very dangerous situation. That's why people are going away from the faith experience. Now here, I would like to cite the words of the Father of the Church, Evagrius Pontus. If you are a theologian, you will pray truly. And if you pray truly, you are a theologian. The theology and life of prayer and the life of faith are all interconnected. If you want to pray well, if you want to pray better, if you want to celebrate the Kurbana in a better way, you have to become a theologian. You have to understand what the Eucharist is. I'm very sorry to say, very often when I go about different parishes giving classes, and I find in a pathetic situation, the knowledge, the level of the knowledge which our people are having about the Eucharist. And that's why people are considering Eucharistic celebration as something to be watched, something like a show. But if you know the Eucharist better, you will be able to participate better. If you know the church well, you will love the church. If you know more about Christ, you will love Christ more. Therefore, we need to understand this point that our study of theology is for the sake of a better Christian living. And these are reciprocal realities. If you study theology, it can make your life better. And for a better theology, your life needs to be better. Means only a person living the Word of God, living the commandments of Christ can properly be a theology student. The Father of the Church, Gregory Nazianzen, says, Do you wish ever to become a theologian and someone worthy of God? Keep the commandments. Proceed by way of precepts. Gain purity through purification. First, cleanse yourself, then draw near to the pure one. Theology is not mere academic enterprise, or it's not a mere intellectual exercise. It's experiencing God, knowing God and experiencing God. In order to experience God, you have to be free from sin. Therefore, it's a sacred endeavor. That's what I want to tell you, my dear friends who are ready to join this theology diploma program. It is not an mere academic program, rather, it's an experience of God. You are entering into a program where the experience of God is the vital factor. And this theological knowledge will lead to experience of salvation. I wind up here citing the words of Jesus, John chapter 17, verse 3. This is eternal life, that they know you, the only true God, and Jesus Christ, whom you have sent. Knowing God contributes to eternal life. Knowing God contributes to the experience of salvation. Just one word, as the president of Pauristya Vidyapitham, first of all, I welcome you most cordially for this program, and I make use of this opportunity to congratulate and thank in a very special way Father Sebastian Kutianikel, who is coordinating all these courses, various theology diploma courses organized by Paulistya Vidyapeetham. I make use of this opportunity to thank him, and I congratulate and thank Father Augustine. Now, just one word to the participants. Of course, you are now very happy and enthusiastic about the whole diploma course, but this enthusiasm and joy may not last for a long time. When it comes to the participants in the classes, sometimes it may become a difficulty. You may have to do some sacrifices. Very urgent things would stand on the way of your procedure to the classes. But God demands sacrifice from you. You have to sacrifice your time and talents and money for the sake of attaining this wisdom of God. And therefore, please see to it that for the diploma course, you are there, participate in the class regularly. And for the certificates, something very practical. For the certificate, we always look into the attendance also. So, once again, I congratulate all the graduates of the Veritas program and most cordially welcome all those new participants for the theology diploma course. Thank you.
I think it's muted and bit. Okay.
Yeah, now it's okay. You can't hear?
We don't hear anything, and it's not muted, but still we can hear.
It's my favorite color. What? What do you mean? I'm the one who sweet. Oh, then I know it. Huh? What?
I cannot hear anything, eh?
It's not audible to anyone.
Yeah, now it's good. It's good now. I don't know. Is it audible?
We hear you, but not
Yeah.
from the program.
Yeah, I don't hear anything from Mississauga.
Yeah.
From Mississauga, Alfonso Cathedral, nothing is heard.
Now
Oh,
it's
okay,
good.
right.
It's good now. It's good.